what's up, guys, and welcome to Off the Woodwork. This is episode
Number 4. I don't know why I'm already that. There's just an awkward pause between the clap and when you start talking. I don't know.
But we are your hosts. My name is Andrew.
Dewey.
Christian.
And,
if you don't know that by now, then I don't know what you've been watching.
But if this is your first one, welcome. Go watch the other.
True. Go watch the first one. We're almost at 200
the second one
views.
and the third one. Go watch them all.
Even the trivial one.
Oh,
Even the trivial one.
We do have an extra video. Please go watch that. It needs views. It's also very funny.
Yeah, it is. Got some good moments.
But yeah, this is episode 4. We're going strong.
Still here. We're still committed.
Going. Yep, still going. No, we're still learning. We're
trying to make things better. Just trying to please you guys and just
please you guys. Put up the shirts you want. We're having fun with it. We had a Halloween episode last time. It was.
Hope everyone had a good Halloween, fun one. Everyone stayed safe.
Yeah, we were in costumes, everything. That was fun.
I didn't even trick or treat, bro.
Oh yeah, did you guys do anything for Halloween? How'd that?
I didn't do anything. I stayed home.
You just stayed home.
Yeah.
On actual Halloween, yeah, I just stayed home. Day before, I went to like a little part, like not even a party. It was like a hangout.
Everyone, from what I heard, everyone partied the day before just because it was a Saturday.
Yeah, it's just
Makes
easier.
sense.
It's just easier that way.
You do anything, Andrew?
I had a little fun. I went to a little party. Saturday the night before. I wore the Bob Ross costume. It was quite fun. I went to a friend's house for her party. Shout out for the. I don't actually think I was invited. I just tagged along. So
you just showed up. You crashed
thank
it.
you
Shout
for
out.
letting me come in.
Thank you.
But it was actually pretty funny. So this is a good story. So it's literally like down the street from my house. So a couple of my buddies who did get invited, they're like, "Come on, you can come." And I was like, "Okay." They wore jerseys. Like the one buddy, he wore baseball jersey, and the other one wore a basketball jersey. I was like, "Okay, I'll just wear like a soccer jersey." I got that. And so when they came over, they're like, "Nah, you should put on your Bob Ross costume." I was like, "Okay, I got you. Like, I'll put that on." I didn't take the art, like the palette or
So
the
nobody
brush.
knew who you were, I'm guessing?
I mean, you could tell from the wig and the beard and the shirt. Like, I wore all that and, walking in with a beer. It was kind of fun. So my buddy goes in. I was second, and the other one was third. We walk in the door, and from, like, wall to wall, say I'm on this wall, at that wall, there is another guy in a Bob Ross costume. Swear to God. The exact same thing. Like, not
Exact
like all
same-
different. Like, he definitely got it from Spirit Halloween. 100%. Everybody, we didn't even say anything. Everybody turned and looked right at me. Like, we were the different ones. Everybody there knew each other, but not us. So, me walking in as another Bob Ross was very interesting.
Confusing.
First thing this, like, his close friend or whatever said, he's like, get out. And I'm like, and he's like, and then someone else was like, the two Bobs have to have a fist fight. And he was like an older guy. Like, this guy was like, could have been a dad, like 100%. Like, he was very old. Like, you could tell.
What's
like,
a dad doing at the...
So we look right at each other. This was like an epic moment. We look at each other. He sticks out his hand. He goes, "Bob," and I was like, "Bob," and we shook hands. I walked away.
Bob?
We never talked to each other the whole night. But like, it was just like no one else had another costume. Like, but Bob Ross. Like I'm like, you got to be. I mean, he had the belt, the jeans. He
was committed.
Like he was committed. I
to
was
it.
just like, okay, I'll throw this on. Like I don't care. But just the odds that someone else had another Bob Ross. Like someone else wore another baseball jersey, but it was like a totally different team, all this stuff. But the Bob Ross, like it was just, I was getting stares like all night,
Who wore it better?
Why would they?
He
probably did.
fit the part. He fit the part. I was just in the backyard drinking. Like I didn't care.
He
Drinking
wanted
water.
it. He
Was drinking water before.
I'm over 21. That's fine. Water, agua.
Water.
But yeah, anyways, hope everyone had a good, fun, safe Halloween. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about what we got. The Manchester Derby. We'll talk about the league tables going into the international break. Ballon d'Or is coming up, so possibly some predictions with that.
Mm-hmm.
The MLS Playoffs are going on, so our MLS professional over here will
Expertise.
talk. His expertise will take the lead on that one. And then also Xavi, the new Barcelona manager, so we'll talk about that a little bit.
Yes, we will.
It will be very interesting.
Interesting to talk about, but I think we're going to start with the Manchester Derby.
Definitely.
So, yeah, being a Manchester City fan, it was definitely – I didn't wake up to watch the game. It was at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was
up at
tired.
that time. I didn't watch it.
Were you working? Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I have weekends off, so
when was
I'm
the
waking
game?
up. It was at 5 o'clock in the morning.
No, I mean like the date.
Oh, it was
like
on Saturday.
Oh.
It was past Saturday.
I was hiking, I think.
Oh yeah, you were.
Where you
hurt
I was
yourself?
working.
Yeah, I was hiking.
He's like, yeah.
But I watched the highlights. I like read the commentary and everything. But yeah, being the City fan, I was happy. Made sure that United weren't tied with us on points, and we didn't fall 8 points behind Chelsea.
What was the final score of the game?
It was 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah.
By own goal, and then Bernardo Silva.
Where was Ronaldo, man? Like
He wasn't
Nowhere
there.
to be
He was
found.
there.
He was getting mad.
he-
There was literally a clip. It was like a corner,
always gets
and
mad.
De Gea made a save, and like he gave De Gea like a high five, like good save. But then he like just looked pissed.
He's always like that. He's a
He looked pissed because like look at the team and like how they're defending too. Like they
both
literally
those
got own
both
goals.
those goals were.
And then the one was like literally near post, and like he was expecting the defender to clear it. Like, come on.
Yeah, both Maguire and Shaw were just like ball watching, and then they literally just watched it go by, and Bernardo Silva just snuck right in.
Yeah, you
De
were
Gea
ball
could-
watching. Right?
Ball watching.
Maguire, you were ball
Yeah,
watching.
I was ball watching. I guess yes.
I hate ball watching.
Like I admit, I ball watch. I'm pretty sure everyone ball watches.
Well, yeah, like if it's on the other side, you can fucking ball watch. Like unless like someone's
you
gonna
gotta
take
turn
like
your-
Yeah,
a,
you
you're
gotta
not
turn your
supposed to be
hips
ball watching at all. That's
Yeah, but if you watch the clip though too, that you could hear somebody scream away, and as a goalie, your two words are keeper or away. If Andrew
I just say get the fuck out of the way. I mean, I just
like, ah,
get out, my ball.
I scream.
If
a
I
lot.
hear away, I'm kicking that ball out. I'm not leaving it for, especially if you don't know what's behind you. Like if you absolutely like,
yeah, just talking. Talking is obviously a big part of the game because you obviously can't see behind you. Depending on your position, you only, like goalkeepers, you see the whole thing. Like all
You
the
see
way up
everything,
and that. Like
yeah.
forwards, they only see the upper half unless like they come back, but they usually don't come.
they come
that
back to
far
defend corners basically.
Yeah, so talking is definitely so. If you just gotta, obviously keep your eyes open, but also keep your ears open. You need to know what the fuck's going on at all times. As a Manchester City fan, did you expect that result? Like, obviously, you wanted them
I
to
wanted
win
the
it,
result.
But were you expecting like
I hated
more
the
of a
result.
battle, or maybe at least a
City could have easily won that 5 or 6-0 if it wasn't for De Gea. De Gea made some great saves, which is like there are talks of him like fading away. Like a couple years ago, you could say that he was probably one of the better, like the best goalies in
definitely.
the Premier League, possibly in like the world. You could even say, but then he kind of fell off for a little bit. But
He was
this past performance just kind of goes to show that he is still a world class goalie.
reminds you like who the fuck am I? Like
He was
I
still
believe he's always a good goalie. He's always
everybody
has
always has their
moments.
time.
Yeah,
Especially like the whole team went through a very
devastating
slow-
depression.
They were losing players, all that stuff, and he's like, fuck, I gotta step it up a notch. Obviously, since my defenders are just standing there watching.
Ole should be gone. Ole's at the wheel, but not for much longer. I think he's
How
gone.
long though? I wonder.
I think
Like,
there's a lot of managers that aren't
Well, true,
performing. Honestly,
we're gonna talk about managers, even though we don't know about managers. But like, didn't like 2 or 3 other Premier League managers get sacked?
Oh, the
did.
Norwich City. So Norwich hasn't won a game all season long. They win their first game. Literally a couple hours later, manager gets sacked.
We don't want to win, just lose.
We don't want to win. We were going for least amount of points for in a season. So you winning it, you're fired. You're gone.
That's crazy.
The Tottenham manager too,
yes.
Nuno, because then Conte just came over and took over, which also was a surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
They're always like, oh, he's a big coach. He's gonna change Tottenham. But it's Tottenham, man. I don't think they're gonna stay the same. I don't see a trophy this year at
I
least.
mean, you never expect it. There's always, some team could always move up. Leicester did it. Why can't anyone else do it?
West Ham's in third place right now.
True.
They just beat Liverpool.
Oh wow!
Liverpool's first loss, or it was their first.
No, I think they
wow.
lost.
Or
I don't know.
I know that was their first losing points at home. I know that was
Oh.
definite. They may have. I don't know. The
It was a
record.
good game.
I'm not a Liverpool
It was a
fan.
good game that West Ham.
That was a
won.
very good game.
Liverpool can't defend on corners.
That's also true.
My dad was probably pissed. He was probably watching that game.
The first goal was basically an Olympic goal, freaking just from a corner, and Allison comes out and he completely misses it.
That's embarrassing. I know how
He
it
like
feels.
he
I
goes
know how
like
it
he
feels,
goes
but-
like slap it or something, and I don't even know like what happens. It just goes right in, and it gives him an own goal.
There's
And
times like that where you're like, goalie's got it, and then you're like, the fuck just
No,
happened?
There are times
fuck
like
just
that.
happened?
Just
You're
went
like,
right in.
"Ah, you got it.
You turn around to watch, and you're like, oh, okay. Oh, fuck, what just happened? Why is he
It's
picking
like
it
when I
up? out of the
pass
goal?
you the ball back in indoor, I'm like, oh, he's got it. It goes right under your foot.
I don't have a foot. We should all know that.
Yeah,
I
no.
fixed it. Hey,
We
I've been
trying
touching.
to-
I've been
trying
touching
to
it
get
more.
you.
I've been touching it more. I've been getting a little.
Especially with the new players that we have, we'll always pass the ball back
true.
to you.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, especially our game on Monday, dude. I touched the ball a lot.
Well, that game was not really any.
That game was depressing for my
That was a
head,
good
so-
game. Shout out to any of the other
Other
team that is watching this right now. You guys were good. Just have stuff to work on. Good shots. I will definitely say there was very good
I can't
shots.
even remember their goals that they
Wait, what
scored.
was the
So the-
jerseys?
The purple tie-dye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Those
Like we've
guys?
seen
Yeah.
them, but like finally time to play. It's the first goal went right up and over me. She was literally against the wall, and it just went.
Oh, yeah.
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
literally just like couldn't.
Mhm.
And then the second
The
one,
reaction.
I think like someone passed it back to me, and then I think I went out to get it, and then it just kind of like, I don't even remember.
Oh.
Our goals were better, obviously.
What's
Also,
the
the ball
best
was
goal?
wet. The ball was
The best goal. The best
Oh.
goal. Oh.
Real quick. Yeah, you guys
We both
react
knew.
like that,
We
yeah.
both knew.
Oh,
Right
okay, you
away.
gotta say it. Don't name drop, but you gotta say it.
Okay, so we have one of our newer players. He's really good, and so he's super close to that. The goalie's out, so he doesn't really have much of an option. He literally just scoops it right over the
Dude,
dude's
from
head.
my angle, it was literally him with the ball, the goalie, and then the goal. Like it would, there was no like big space. He was right next to it, and he just
And it wasn't like the goalie was on the floor, so it was easy.
Yeah,
he
he's
literally, the
standing-
goalie was standing. He was, I wouldn't say tall, but he wasn't short
he was,
either.
he was taller than the guy
average.
with the ball. He was
Yeah,
taller
and
than
he
the guy with
literally
the ball.
just scooped it over, and we all was like, he has a family. That was just disrespectful.
Dude, it was like,
Yeah.
I mean, the ball was higher than the goal, and then it just like dropped down. Like it was just, we're just like, what the fuck? Like,
But I love how he asked, and as soon as he did, we were like, we both knew which goal we were going to talk about.
Oh, 100%. Also, because, I mean, all the rest were just kind of like power shots, or, I mean,
Yeah.
the goalie kept coming out, but that was towards the end too.
It was. I think that was one of the last goals.
Yeah, it was like-
I had two.
We won 8-2, by the way. I know we probably
We
should
need to
have
get it. We need to get clips of our indoor games.
True, we gotta
Yeah,
get
we
mic'd
do.
up. Play. Oh, that'll be fun.
Mic'd up would be so much fun.
I'd have to
We
bleep
should.
myself
That'd be
out
really
so
funny.
much.
That would be funny.
Each game, one of us gets mic'd.
I say the F word. I say, I like it. When everybody takes a shot, I always say I like it. And then, when someone clears the ball, I say thank you. Like
say that-
lit-
yeah, you say that to me a lot.
100%.
He'll thank
Anybody
me.
back there that kicks it out, I say thank you. Even if it's a forward comes out, I'll say thank you. The last game, one of the other forwards for the other team, they came and stood in the box. I was like, I got her. She's in the box. She's supporting me. And she was like, oh, of course I'm supporting you. And then literally like 5 seconds later, like she tried to score me and got it. I was like, thanks for the support. And like threw the ball, assist, goal, 100%. I'm not even lying. Like it was a great. And she's still standing in the box. I'm just like,
You're like, what can I say?
it's just like
You assisted this.
Yeah.
You assisted
You
this.
Thank you for
assisted.
the
Thanks for the
support.
support.
100%. That's what happened.
Goalies assisting though are very rare.
I've done it a few times though. I don't remember. I don't know the numbers, and I know we don't keep track of it, but I know for sure I've done it because I do that like little side throw where it like spins and like if you watch,
Yeah, the curves. Yeah.
Curves.
because it like
Those are
especially
nice.
like I did it to you a couple of times last time because you were just like out in the midfield by yourself. So I'd like
No.
because if it, you can run with it or like bounce off the wall, so you know you don't have to waste your touch or anything like that.
That
And then-
touch limit's stupid.
I mean, it's
I love it when people like you can tell someone's new and they don't know
They
because
just
they're like,
dribble through the whole thing. I'm like, touches.
they're like, what was that? And the ref just goes, like 5. That was 5, and they're just like, what? Only 5 touches. Oh, what the fuck! Like,
forget.
They forget.
I forget.
you guys should come watch. It's actually pretty fun.
Yes.
It's entertaining.
We need more fans out there. We've had a couple.
Shout out to the fans. Was it like 3 of them that come?
Three
every
of them
time?
to come to the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. You know, get some posters out there or something. Your brother when he came, that was great. That was.
I'm trying to
great.
get him.
It
I'm
was
trying to get him to
funny.
come to more games.
That was fun. That was good. It's more entertaining.
I
you
think
know?
I chipped the goalie. He's like, "Oh, you got him."
Dude, we just
It's
I
just
feel like
it's
we
just
d-
more entertaining.
we
Everybody's a
show off.
supporter.
We show off a little bit, but like it's just fun. Like
Except when they come to a games and we get our asses handed to us. Then it's
yeah, that happened like every time my family came.
I think
So your
that-
family's
I mean,
bad
that
luck.
happens because, like, you know.
Well, Dad, I also played I played on the field most of the time when they came, so
oh yeah,
True.
we can't put.
that didn't help Luckily, that's...
You have no feet. That's why. You have 2 left feet.
My passes are getting good.
They're getting better.
They're
I'll
getting
give
good.
you that.
It's just more just a lot smaller
I feel like you
field
should
and,
just
like, a
kept
quick-
toe poking that shit into the goal. Just try and toe poke
Well, I don't
that.
want to do the 3 lines because then it instantly comes back to me. Like, I'm trying to, like, just, like, okay, right there. Like, sometimes I'll just, like, fire it right at the person. I'm like, sorry, but I don't want it. You can take it. You can do better. You can turn. You can pass. I can't do that.
My sister played on the field for the first time ever in our indoor game last night.
Did she score?
Why was she on the field?
Oh, because we were winning like 20-2.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
And so
Oh,
her
that's
friend
why.
jumped. Her friend jumped in goal, and so she would jumped on the field and was playing. I was trying to get her a goal. I kept passing her the ball.
I could have jumped on the field on our game, but honestly,
asked
like,
you to if
I
you
know.
wanted
I was
to.
just like, yeah, like,
I was like, I'll get gloves on, even though I hate goalie.
we still need to talk about that story you mentioned in the first episode.
Did I not tell you yet?
No, you just mentioned that you went in goal.
I
you
went
got
in goal. They
on, you
scored. I cried. That was
I want
essentially
more-
the story.
I want more details.
Yeah.
There's not more
I
details
want the
to it.
visuals.
Yeah, you cry. How was the goal
Let me
scored?
find a vid-
Yeah.
I was like
happened?
8
What
years
was the
old.
age?
I'm not
What was
gonna-
going on?
I
Come
remember
on.
every goal scored. No, I
I think I was 8 years old, and I was at probably a park that's actually close by here. I'm not giving exact locations. They'll know where we're filming.
my garage. Find us. Few people could. All right.
Okay,
So
Back on track. What were we talking about?
managers. We're talking about
No,
managers.
that's true because Ole's gonna crash.
He's probably gonna get sacked. A
Okay,
lot of
but-
managers been getting sacked.
But
We
new
talked about.
managers coming in, moving away from the Prem, going to the Liga. Xavi.
We love him.
He was gonna say
finally
Barcelona
hap-
fan.
It finally happened.
Yeah, he wanted it, and from what I heard, my dad was telling me literally not too long ago that where he was at Saudi Arabia, right? He was like that was like 7-time champion over there with
Yeah.
him being
Dude,
the
they were-
manager.
I
I
saw a clip of them playing, and
The
they're
tiki
literally
taka.
the tiki
Yeah,
taka.
they
It's,
did.
they were
Dude, it's beautiful.
It is good. Honestly, that's how I've been wanting to play, even less than indoor, but it is kind of hard.
It is hard.
But
yeah.
like that play style is just so nice because it makes people frustrated.
Oh,
Like
100%.
hella, just passing the ball around. Like
Mhm.
we all seen the clip when Ronaldo got so frustrated at Real Madrid
Oh,
because
yeah.
they just kept triangle passing him. They want him to move up and press. Like that's how Barca should be playing. But you know,
Never
with
happened
Koeman and you know all the other just
Mhm.
you know managers coming in, like I don't know what they expected. Like they just expect them just to play and
And
push.
If Xavi can do that with a team from Saudi Arabia, let's see what he can do with
Yeah,
Barcelona's.
he said he personally said that Barcelona was the best club in the world. That's what he said himself.
Well,
That's what
did
he
you s-
believes.
Did you see that he's like implementing a bunch of these like new rules again?
Oh, true.
Not
You were
even
talking
new,
about this.
not even like new rules, but like rules that they once had. They're like
Name
play-
some.
player
Oh,
fines.
they're-
Player fines are gonna be back. I guess they like got rid of those after like Luis Enrique, I think. Each player is gonna see a nutritionist for a personalized diet. They can't do like any like risky activities, so no like I don't know. One of the things is like no riding an electric scooter or something, or no like just doing anything that could hurt themselves, basically.
playing a different sport.
No.
Yeah.
If they're gonna do like any personal travel, I think that's gotta get approved. And this one, so players have to arrive an hour and a half early to practices, and staff members they have to lead by example, so they have to arrive 2 hours early.
I think my dad was talking about that. And even like after practice, like, you know, stay late.
Probably stay late, yeah.
That will definitely change, you
Just
know,
the dynamic of
yeah,
Basically
everything.
discipline. That my dad was talking about, like they need more discipline. and
It
he's
will
there to
show on the
put-
field.
He's there to put it. He's there to definitely put it.
And if they try to like fight it or go against it, you gone. Like I
'Cause
mean,
playing time is based on practices.
Yep.
It's
100%.
yeah.
They're definitely going to change, and you know, hopefully they can.
They need that nutritionist because they always get injured. Dembele
Yeah,
comes back,
Dembele.
gets hurt.
Aguero.
Oh,
Dude,
Aguero.
every-
Okay,
Like,
Aguero. I thought
That
No,
one's
but he
worse.
got injured. That's the thing.
Well, he got more than injured. That
No, he
man's
got more injured. He had freaking like not a heart attack,
But,
but
like,
he had like a
he's got,
heart like palpitation or
Yeah,
something.
he's like
Like-
he's out for like what 3 months now. Like he's like
he was playing and he hurt. Like he had to like come out.
I mean, the
I got
homeboy
like
has to-
very serious.
homeboy has to eat better.
That
Cheeseburgers.
nutritionist. It's gonna
Exactly
come.
why they're implementing that.
They're gonna. How well do we think? Because what they're sitting in 9th right now. Do we think he's gonna turn it around? And
I mean,
they're
they'll
gonna
definitely end
I'll
up in the top
5.
5. That's like a safe bet.
I'm
They're
putting my
11
band top
they're-
3.
They're 11 points
I
behind.
want to say top 3. I mean, it's
I'm
like
putting top 3.
you know, do they see them winning
No,
unless they just
Maybe-
go on an absolute streak and become the Barca we all member, then yeah. But I'd say safe bet top 5, but I want him to be top 3.
I can see
because
that.
I think Real Sociedad is number 1 right now. Aren't
Yeah.
they? Or is
Real
it-
Sociedad's number
Real
1.
Sociedad with I believe 28 points.
And then Real Madrid's 1 point behind, 27.
True, because Real Sociedad's got David Silva.
Good job.
David,
Only person I know on that team.
Porto,
Honestly,
David Silva.
I pack a whole bunch of them on
Marie-
FIFA. But
That's how I
don't
know a
who they-
bunch of them.
I'm just like, nope. Nope, fine.
Yarzarbal or whatever his name is.
I like their logo. I think it's pretty cool.
Real Sociedad?
Yeah. I don't know if off the
I
top of
think
my
it's
head, but
pretty
it
good
looks
too.
cool. It's like yellow, blue, like a
I thought it
flag.
had a crown on it.
Yeah, the crown on top is just
Yeah,
a-
that's nice.
cool.
That's nice.
Speaking about a crown, the top, the king, all that stuff.
I thought you were going to say Crown Royale. I don't know why.
This is not Crown Royale.
Crown Royale. Honestly, I was thinking of some Clash Royale.
Clash
I was thinking that.
Royale.
I was thinking what I was thinking.
Battle Royale.
Warzone.
Speaking of the Kings, guys, honestly.
The Kings. We're going to hockey. Los Angeles Kings.
I'm a Kings fan. Represent. I'm just gonna say
No
this for
hockey.
she's probably not gonna watch it, but the Sharks suck.
Sharks.
There's one
suck.
person if she watches this, she'll know. She'll know. But
The
yeah.
Sharks suck.
So the Kings, top person, all that stuff.
Ballon d'Or.
We'll transition. Yeah, Ballon d'Or. That's coming up.
Predictions.
So the 10 short list is what?
True. We got the short list.
Messi, Lewandowski, Jorginho, Conte, Benzema, Mbappe. Who else is in there? Ronaldo.
Lukaku.
That's a weird one. I don't know why.
That one surprised. It's like okay, he's doing good, but that one surprised me.
Holland.
And then
Is Salo there? No.
nope.
Ronaldo and De Bruyne. And
Right.
at one point, my dad was telling me how, Holland wanted to go to Barcelona, or his agent is talking about it.
Holland's going to go to Barca. Mbappe's going to go to Madrid. And we're going to have the...
Nah, I feel like
whole-
PSG is
whole
gonna
debate
hold
again.
him,
If
bro.
that actually happens, I can kind of see the whole new Messi Ronaldo kind of thing. If those two go to those, two, But
I just don't
one
see
of them
Holland going to play for Barcelona.
That,
That's
how
a weird one.
how you see people in a
jersey
see
that just
Messi
looks
in a
weird?
PSG looked weird, but Holland in a Barca would just be
Just look
like
weird.
a Halloween costume. And you're like, what is that? Did he swap his jersey with someone?
I feel like he'll do good in Barca with Xavi there at least.
Oh, because so
Tiki
use that
Taka, cross into the
Tiki-taka
box,
speed,
Holland scores.
that could be brutal.
Who do you think's going to win the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah, who's your guys' prediction?
I don't want Messi or Ronaldo to win it because I don't want them. Lewandowski,
He
I
should
would
have.
like. He should have won it last year.
It's lucky pretty hard to pick out of these.
Jorginho won Champions League.
I mean, he'll definitely probably be top 3. I want Lewandowski. I think
I want Lewandowski as well. He should.
He should. I'm definitely last year. Everybody agrees with that one. Unless you just hate Lewandowski for some reason, but I think hey, we fucked up last year. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, you actually won it this year.
If Modric can win it for,
that was still the.
but I
That's
think
still debatable, honestly.
I think if you're looking at that, Modric, he didn't really do much, but then you could say, oh, Jorginho could win it this year because he literally
True. If they're continuing
Champions
their
League and then he won the Euros.
stuff by that, Jorginho's got it. If they're continuing,
That would
it,
be so weird if you.
that would be
Hey, my
weird.
vote's still going to Messi.
My prediction's Lewandowski. That's where I'm putting.
I second that.
I feel like
Lewandowski.
it will be Lewandowski too because he's really
There you have it. That's
really
our vote.
good.
That's our vote, and we're all gonna be wrong.
Who do you guys think it will be then?
Wait, Lewandowski.
What do you guys
I
think?
want it to be Lewandowski.
Because
That's
I
my
feel like it could be
prediction.
it could
But
be
I feel like
Benzema.
Messi's gonna win it.
Yeah, they're just gonna put it at him.
I mean, it could be Ronaldo too.
I don't think so.
He's not doing too
Out of
good.
those two, I definitely would say if you had to pick Messi or Ronaldo, I'd probably put Messi just because
Yeah.
Ronaldo just kind of he hit his little
Peak, and then
it's just weird. Obviously still top player, all that stuff, but it just kind of Ronaldo wasn't Ronaldo.
Ronaldo
Real
wasn't
Madrid.
Ronaldo.
He wasn't the Real Madrid Ronaldo. If that was still out, he would have won it. No question, all that. But and now we have PSG Messi, not Barca Messi, so it's a little.
PSG Messi kind of sucks.
He's only scored 1 goal in league for them, right? Or
He was a Champions League goal.
probably scored-
PSG's goals have come from their midfielders.
But honestly, if you
hilarious.
think about it, I feel like the manager's just not using how Messi should be used. Honestly, in my opinion.
Where would you play? Or would you play Messi in the wing or central?
I'd play wing.
I'll pay him. Yeah.
Because, I mean, that's the thing. If you look at, say they
Central.
play him as a wing, they have Neymar.
You have
Mbappe,
Neymar
it's
left.
all wing. It's
you
all
have
wingers.
Neymar
Like,
left wing. You have Mbappe up front. You have Di Maria on the right. Messi sits in
Di
at
Maria.
cam. And then
Yeah.
you have not
Central.
Jorginho. You have Verratti sitting behind him, and you have
Ronaldo.
Because honestly,
Ronaldo,
if you think about it,
He's
like
been going off.
the wings they have, they're pretty fast already. How it is, so might as well keep Messi in the central.
Yeah, he can control a little bit.
and they have two fast defenders, and Hakimi
true.
and Nuno Mendes, and then you have Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Sergio Ramos, but
He still has yet to play a game.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to ask. Like,
There's
what's
He
wrong
hasn't
with
played.
There's rumored that they're gonna just buy out his contract. Like they're just like, nope, you're done. Like there's legit rumors just because he hasn't played.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He
That too.
wants
That's
he
what I'm
wants
saying.
to stay, but it's just like he
There's
can't
no
play.
you're not playing. You're not doing anything.
But yeah,
True,
but why can't he play though? Wait, why
I
can't
don't even
he?
know what the injury is anymore. I just
Oh, so he's injured?
Yeah,
now?
he's hurt.
I think I officially dropped him from my Champions League Ultimate Team because I was like, he's
Oh,
not playing.
That's
He hasn't
true.
played. I'm like, nah, I'm done.
You know, I think you took the lead in that.
I haven't checked it, but
I haven't checked it
I do
either.
remember.
Christian,
I
you're in
dropped
last place, I'm pretty sure.
him. I'd probably have more
I
points
know.
if Ramos actually played. You know,
My midfielders just don't do anything.
dude, I keep changing up my midfielder.
I've been trying to change up my.
And dude, there's always one person I put on the bench.
They do the best.
They do the best. Like obviously my strikers, I'm good. Like I got Lewandowski, Ronaldo, and I think I finally got rid of Giroud. I put someone else.
Finally, I kept saying that. I'm like, why are you keeping them?
I like
Milan
them.
hasn't won a game in the Champions League.
True, they're like
Mm.
either third or the
No,
bottom.
they're
of
in
the-
last place.
Okay, then there you go. They're at the bottom. Like they
Sheriff's in third place. I wanted them to do
Ah.
better.
only if
We
only.
thought.
That was in the lost recording.
True. Y'all missed it. This man said if Sheriff won the whole thing, he'd dress up as a cowboy,
Which
He
now they
did.
might not even be advancing. Tears.
which it's like tears because we can't see him in costume, but it's kind of like, yeah, okay, obviously they weren't going to make
I
it.
mean, they won the first two games, which was still
that brought up all this talk. Like, oh, they're going to win it all.
they were
They
never gonna
thought.
win it. I just thought it was cool that a team from
It's always cool when a small team like
Does
pops in
well.
like that and like,
pops off.
you know,
pop off.
because like, I'm like, where I was going to go. I have no clue. Where
I was gonna say we're
Someone else start talking.
another small team that's done a lot. LA Galaxy.
I don't want to talk about that.
Let's talk about that.
We can talk about it in the later.
In later section, we'll have
Give me like
he's got
10 minutes or so to like relax and breathe and have another.
then he's gonna go into
Water.
a screaming match. He's got a lot to talk about with the
I went
MLS.
through so many emotions. I'm not even lying. But yeah, like
They took the L, didn't they?
yes and no.
Yes.
They didn't lose, but they didn't go to the playoffs. Stop talking about this,
Wah.
bitch.
He's getting mad. Change the subject.
Fuck.
What's something he likes?
LA Galaxy.
LA Galaxy.
The LA Galaxy. Like, damn. Oh, this is like random, but
Yes, random. I love random.
the women's NWSL team for San Diego just got their name got announced yesterday morning.
What's it
Yeah.
called?
At
San
6
Diego
a.m.
Wave.
You notice that?
6 a.m.
At 6 a.m.
That's
and
the
I'm
time.
like, what? And all it was the quickest video of
It
Jill
was like
Ellis
a minute.
literally going, like, oh, this is our team, all that, and then it's like San Diego Wave, and then that was it. I'm like, 6 a.m. If I wasn't up, like, what? Making me
San
wake
Diego
up.
Wave, that's what they're called?
San
Oh.
Diego Wave FC.
Yes. Also,
I'm going to get that jersey. then,
remember
too.
how last episode we were talking about how Carly Lloyd got subbed out in her last game at a specific minute?
Yeah.
That's because the minute she came out of was the minute that she came on in her professional debut. it was like a tribute.
I don't care. I wish she would have played the last
Same.
half and scored. It's sentimental. Yes, that's fucking cool. But I wanted her to score. And she's out. She's officially done now. Her team got kicked out of the NWSL playoffs by Chicago Red Stars, my favorite women's team, until San Diego comes in.
Kicked out.
Chicago Red Stars because Julie.
It
No,
was
okay.
Julia. It's like she barely
I was
plays
right.
anymore, but Mal Pugh plays there now. She's the one. She scored the goal 1-0.
We love her.
Dansby Swanson, Atlanta Braves. Woo!
I watched Mal Pugh's debut international game and her first goal here in San Diego. Like, it all happened at the same time. It was freaking awesome. They beat Ireland. It was a really cool game. Really cool experience. Sat next to Alex Morgan's family, like, right over there. It was really cool. But, yeah.
Can we go to, like, the next game that's here and vlog it? I don't care who's playing.
Good.
Just a random game.
When would be the next game in San Diego? Because there's a international U.S. men's game in Carson pretty soon.
Let's go.
This month. It's just like a friendly. I think it's on like on the weekend, but I'd be down.
I'm still trying to go to the Loyal game.
Yeah, wait till next year, buddy.
Yeah, that's over.
They're also out of playoffs.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, they lost in the first game.
They made their first game in playoffs. Attaboy.
Woo, playoffs.
Went to San Antonio, lost 2-0, unfortunately. Hard fought battle. But I definitely see majority of the team coming back next year. They're going to be stronger. Same mentality.
Why they lose? Why they lose?
San Antonio is a dirty team and a good fucking team. It's as simple as that. It's literally like not even 4 minutes in, yellow card for a nasty slide tackle. Like that's their reputation, and that's just who they are. They're a good team.
Benefited them.
I don't see San Antonio winning. F them.
Who's winning?
The team I'm going for now is Oakland.
Oakland Roots.
What team is that again? Oakland.
They just got bumped up from the lower USL league, and now they're on this one. They're just a solid team. They have an ex-Loyal player that I have his jersey and stuff, but he went there.
Who?
Imra.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why he was on the team. He went to Oakland, and then they actually have another ex-Loyal player, but I can't think of him off the top of my head. And they weren't the top team, but I mean they made playoffs and they won their first round. So I will also watch Orange County. I believe they're in it because my buddy's got a cousin that plays on the team. So good to watch. There was one game the team won because the other team had like 5 guys that got COVID, so the game got canceled and they just got to move on. I was like, that's an easy fucking game right there.
That's an easy win.
I do think Phoenix is out, which I'm happy about that because fuck Phoenix. They were at the top of they were at the top of our league. They were destroying, but I think they're out. They might be in, but I think they lost on like PKs, honestly, which is fucking awesome. You'll have to fact check me, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But that will be a interesting playoff stuff to watch. I'm definitely gonna follow that because just got a lot of random teams upcoming. They just got a new team to join the league, Detroit City FC. They just announced that today, so it'll be actually kind of interesting.
This is expanding.
Yeah, because they got another one in New York that's going to join next year. That's David Vila's team.
What if they made it to where the they should make it all related, so the top teams in like that goes up to the MLS and the bottom teams in the MLS go down.
They can do that, but they got to take out the secondary teams like LA Galaxy 2, Atlanta United 2, like all these JV teams. They got to take those out, and then they can totally do it. Because they already pretty much do it with there's like a cup that they do together.
Okay.
It's like I believe it's the Lamar Hunt, or it's called like the U.S. Open, where those smaller teams come up. Like the Loyal could play against the Galaxy, Seattle, that and win this cup. They usually don't. It's kind of like the one in the Premier League where those smaller teams can come up and only like 1 or 2.
The FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, the
pretty much all those. That's just the one they have. So it'll be interesting. There's definitely a lot that can move up.
Are you okay? Are you okay to talk about MLS now? Can we transition to MLS? Are you okay?
How about we take a break? Let me get another drink.
Okay, we will be right back. All right, welcome back. Andrew has had his time to get a drink, cool off a little bit, and I think we're gonna transition now into talking about MLS playoffs are coming up right now. Just the recent fixtures were known as Deadline Day.
Decision day.
Decision day, not dead. Sorry, I don't know my decision day. Okay. So with that being said, Andrew,
you guys give me a break to calm down, and then now I got to talk about it.
Yep.
Yeah. No, November is over for you.
That's not what happened. I just got more agua. That's not. If you're younger than like a certain age, don't look that up. But yeah, decision day, MLS playoffs.
Galaxy.
A lot of emotion. Well, okay, we'll go into Galaxy. I got notes.
No, MLS.
Oh, he pulled out a whole ass notebook.
One page. Okay, so there was 27 teams total.
Uh-huh.
There's gonna be 28 next year. Shout out Charlotte. Only 14 of them can make it, the top 7 in each division. This is the biggest in history that 11 teams were fighting for like 6 spots total. Like 11 teams were not guaranteed playoffs. It was crazy. There's a big. It's always been like 6 or like 6 teams fighting for like 2, but this was the biggest. And holy shit, that was definitely a roller coaster. I mean, on the east side, New England obviously won the top of their league. They were like 73 points. They broke the record for the most points in the league. But in the western side,
73. That's how many points? Like
that's how many. Dude, they got the supporter shield, which is the thing for the team for the most points. Because Bruce Arena's the coach. My grandpa's watching right now. I know he's definitely going to comment on this. He's a big New England fan. They got a lot of big signings this year. They did really good with their team. But in the Western League, the top 3 teams, like there was no top team. They all could have
went on.
Which what happened on decision day. Like when they went in, Seattle was in the top, but at the end, Colorado won the Western side. So Colorado and New England are already onto the semifinals. Like they get the
automatic
like
bye
the first round bye and all that stuff. So those teams, because the Colorado came down to the last game, which they won 5-2 against LAFC, which was great to see being a Galaxy fan, watching them get destroyed. Like someone scored a hat trick. It was really awesome. Look at my notes.
He's going all professional over here.
But yeah,
on
so
us.
the Galaxy were the Galaxy were in the playoffs. Like they were in 7th. Unfortunately, they haven't been in the playoffs in years. So it was really good to see them above the line. But because of decision day of the 11 teams, there was a chance that they could not be in it.
Okay.
Spoiler, they did not make it. So for their scenarios where they either had to just win, if there was Beckham, that would be a different story. So they had to win, or they could tie or like lose the game that they were playing for the last game of the season. But another game, which was the Real Salt Lake versus Sporting, Real Salt Lake couldn't win. Spoiler, Real Salt Lake won.
In the 94th minute.
Oh, we'll get into that because
oh my god.
The game started.
Oh my god.
I don't have like TV or anything, so I was watching a YouTube stream of this because some guy hooks it up and streams every game. Which shout out to that guy. He's like
if you're that guy, shout out to you.
He's on his like 3rd account.
Shout out.
It literally he's numbered at 1, 2, 3. He's on his 3rd account because he keeps getting banned because he just streams MLS games. Like he's the real
like on Instagram, like
no on YouTube. Like he streams it on YouTube. Like he just like.
So he gets banned and then he's like,
yeah, it's awesome. So I'm watching this game and fucking okay, yeah, this is the notes I don't like. 22 in the 34th minute, Minnesota scores 2 goals. Boom, just like that. Already going off the bad start. Just they were ball watching. That's exactly what
should have watched the highlights.
Like
so I could have.
Oh, they're
always ball watching. Huh?
So 45 plus 1. Like there was 1 minute added to the game. Galaxy score one back, legit. Nice cross from Cabral. Missed Chito, legit just there, bam, back in the net. Halftime.
2-1, okay.
It was good, I got pumped. Yeah, it's like, okay, we're still losing, but, we got one. They're at home, so, the atmosphere is very just different in that case. So we come back, 51st minute, Chito scores.
Chicharito.
2-2. Oh, I got up out of my chair. I was like, let's fucking go. Dude, I got so pumped. Like, I had a few beers. Like, I had food in my stomach. I sitting about this far away from my TV. Like, I wasn't doing anything else. Sort of around, when did this goal happen? So that goal happened around the 55 mark. The stream got banned. I was like,
Andrew's probably pissed. I need to watch the game.
I was trying to find other people streaming, but they weren't actually streaming the game. They were just doing watch along, so you weren't watching it. As that was happening at the 62, the Galaxy scored an own goal. I have still yet to see that clip. I'm not gonna watch it. I don't know how he scored it. It was a right back. I don't know how he scored the own goal, and I don't want to know. No one pull that up. No one pull that up.
Pull it up.
I'm gonna put it like right here. But like I literally don't know how it happened. I don't know if they even posted anything because the Galaxy aren't gonna post anything about it. They just said own goal. So they're down 3-2, all that shit. I'm like, oh my god, like fucking like. Finally, I go ask my mom who's in the living room to put on the stream, or she actually found like a channel for it. I was like, I don't want to interrupt. Can I watch the game? Chito scores at the 75, ties it 3-3. So in this case, right now, at the 75, game ends at the 90. They stay tied or say they even lose. They
were holding on to that 7th seed, okay?
They were fine. They were in it. Real Salt Lake, because in the top right corner of the screen, they're updating all the other games, like saying wherever. Real Salt Lake still 0-0 the whole game. At the 90th minute of our game, of the LA Galaxy game, they added 6 minutes. So there's 6 minutes just to finish the game.
A fat minute.
Oh, it was fat because, well, there was actually, oh, sorry.
Wait, was it a lot of
There
hours?
was it didn't happen. At the 89th, Minnesota got a PK.
Oh, and he missed it?
He hit the left post. Oh, my God. I jumped out of my seat so quick. My mom was on the phone. I felt so bad. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I was going ham. Kicked it out, going. So at the 90th minute, are you watching this right now? Are you watching?
We're watching the highlights right now. No, we're going to get
Okay.
your reaction live on camera.
So 90 minute, they add the 6 minute. I'm like, okay, we just got 6 minutes. Go for the goal or just, park the bus, all that stuff. All of a sudden, the announcer goes, Real Salt Lake scored 1-0, and then literally goes, the game just ended. Oh, my
Damn.
fucking God. Dude, I don't even know. I kicked something in my house. It went across the room. I got so pissed. And I had to explain to my mom, because she's like, wait, what just happened? Like, they didn't score. I'm like, no. This team, and I explained the whole scenario. So pissed, because he's like, literally, the Galaxy now have to win.
Score in that last 6 minutes of the additional time, basically.
We made, like, 2 stupid subs, in my opinion. Took out, like, 2 of our... We took out, like...
That's when we took out Chicharito.
No, we didn't take him out.
The Jet?
We took out the other guy, Cabral, which I was fine with taking him out, but, like, we put in the other forward that I'm not a big fan of. And then we took one of our good midfielders out and put a decent one in, but he's just kind of old and slacking.
Their first goal went to video review.
Oh, yes.
Did not
And
know about that.
Yeah,
one.
Minnesota goal and a Galaxy one went to
That one looked
review.
like it was offside.
It was a lot of...
We're watching the highlights right now.
Almost every game, there was problems with the refs. There was a lot of ref controversy in almost every game. Even like the 5-2 win for Colorado, there was apparently a lot of bad calls. They put out a report for almost every game saying, yeah, we should have called this, and we're like,
Well,
it's
call
past
it.
that. Like, it's
Call that
exactly.
shit.
It's like it goes from a head ref with 2 sides ref, and then it goes up to the VAR with like 4 other guys watching. Like, what is not being called? Like, what? You guys getting pressured?
Do we
like,
think VAR's ruined it, or do we think it's made it better?
MLS? I think it's not ruining it. It's just Yes, everybody hates it. It's like, oh, why is it taking so long? Like, oh, it's just right there. Is it offside, onside, all that stuff? They're trying to keep going. It's like, just stop.
Yeah.
Make sure. If you added this in the game, make it official. This is obviously what they're trying to fix the game. Make
Refs
it more.
refs are human. They're gonna make
Exactly,
mistakes.
you
Goal
know.
line technology was always the best. I
But,
thought
like,
added.
It was just
Yeah, but that's not. There was that one instance in like the Prem, like either last season or 2 years ago, where like someone was blocking the goal line technology and like it didn't work, and then that team like should have been relegated, but because of it, they weren't.
And
is what it is.
I'm okay with them making the upgrades.
like-
VAR is still not in every league. It's still not being used everywhere. And it's. I'm glad they're adding this technology. It's just they gotta work on it.
Consistency.
But yeah, so
That was a nice goal.
Yeah, that was a nice goal.
So they scored. Real Salt Lake scored. So we had literally 6 minutes to go, all at it. Every shot was just like a header lob. The kick rolled to the goalie. Like nothing was actually. There was no power. Like they just tapped the button to kick it. And I'm getting pissed. Like my legs shaking. Like I'm just like. And it stayed. The last, like honestly, 10, 15 minutes, the ball stayed in Minnesota's half. Like we were just going. Nothing was going in. The moment, and then they made a sub. Minnesota makes a sub at like the 90-something to a guy who I thought was retired, but he wasn't. I was very shocked that he was playing. Took his time. Addy. He played for Portland, good player there, but then went as a free agent, back and forth, and now.
I didn't know Trapp was on.
Oh yeah,
Minnesota.
Trapp, Finley, Alonso from Seattle. They picked up a lot of good guys from the expansion draft, which I think is a cool thing.
Concept.
Yeah, but then literally, like, they kicked the ball. Then the goalie did one of those time wasting where he catches the ball, tries to save it, all that.
Oh my god!
Tell me that's not the own goal.
It is, dude.
I don't want to watch it.
Please,
Dude, that was a nice attack. This fool stopped and grabbed my phone. He's like, to make sure.
Live on
Bro,
camera here.
honestly, that attack.
The attack was nice. The counter attack was
no,
nice.
that attack was pretty good. Damn.
I feel a tear coming on.
Honestly, dude, like that shit. And they should have defended better, but the comeback on that was just wasn't there.
That was just unfortunate though.
Every goal
That
they
was
scored,
pretty unfortunate.
Every goal they scored was an absolute counterattack. Every single one of them. The first half, we got destroyed. There was no chance that we were like. even with that goal at the end, there was no chance we were winning that. Like, no one thought we were going to win that match.
I would feel so bad. That was just.
And then, like, the whole time, I'm like, okay, fine, 3-3, don't care. But the moment, I'm not a fan of the announcer anyway. He's just an annoying guy. But the moment Real Salt Lake just scored, I was so. This is the part. I literally turned to my mom within a millisecond. I was like, I apologize to whoever you're on the phone with. And I was like, fuck! Like, it was.
Ooh, I think I remember that Chicharito goal. The second one he made that tied it up.
Tied it up 3. That was a good goal, too.
That was a good goal.
The best part is I was talking to my buddy about this. He started at 15 goals. After being out so many games, he had 15 goals. And the leader of the Golden Boot was at 18 goals. I'm like, Chito just got to score a hat trick. And this man could be like maybe up and may win it depending on like all the other stats. The guy who won it scored another goal, but Chito ended up in third. And
Who was in second?
Second was an ex-Galaxy player for he played for DC United, and then the first guy was for surprisingly New York City FC, which is my opinion, the worst or the less New York team. Castellanos, he scored 19. He ended the season with 19, which isn't the top, but it was still, for that team, it was really good. And then Kamara also ended with 19, but like Chito ended up in third with also missing like. But
didn't he miss like half the season?
He missed like
almost,
15 games.
Yeah.
And then they actually pulled up a stat. If you took away PKs, he was first because he didn't score a PK.
Who was just Galaxy's PK taker?
Well, it was usually Chito, but most of the time they give it to Leggett. So, but yeah, that was very. I went through a lot of emotions. I had to go drop something off to my grandma. I was like cussing in the car. I showed up. And apparently my mom like called her to let her know, and she's like, "I thought you were gonna be more mad than this." I was like, "Oh, I was cussing."
You should have heard me. You should have heard me on the car ride. You should have heard me watching the game.
Dude, I went through so many emotions, and I went to bed like an hour after the game, like so quick. I was just done. I didn't want to. I had to erase, like. Yeah, in all honesty,
pains away.
And honestly, I didn't think they were gonna make it far in the playoffs, but it was just the point of being in the playoffs. It's been literally. I saw this tweet. I liked it. I retweeted. Ever since Bruce Arena left the Galaxy,
they haven't made the playoffs.
We just haven't been the same. We haven't been the LA Galaxy. We've had we had Zlatan, Chito. We have Jonathan right now.
I still think Zlatan's first game for the Galaxy against LAFC would be the best debut.
Motherfucker making me trying to tear up. I was supposed to go to that game.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was at a later time. So I worked, and I was like, after the game I'll go. It happened during work. Damn. I had to get the updates, and then I watched that. I still have it saved on my phone, the highlights, like, obviously the most amazing goal that ever happened. I'm not even lying. I drop a tear every time I watch it because I was supposed to see that.
Damn.
Like, seriously, if I watch it, like, I literally have to stop it. Like, I'm, passionate, all that stuff, but every time I watch it, I'm like,
I should have been there.
I should have been there. And especially because he was on the left side, my seat was on that side. Like,
you would have, been there.
Zlatan,
I love you.
Like, literally,
give me your jersey.
That year I had season tickets. One ticket. I was going to go by myself. I literally was okay with that because, you always got to go with a buddy, friends, all that stuff. You enjoy yourself. I was okay. I was like, I don't care. I'll go by myself. I missed probably one of the best games that's happened in the past, 5 years for the Galaxy. We're winning the El Tráfico scenario versus LAFC, which is still shocking, but it was. I'm very emotional about the Galaxy. I got a jersey coming too. Hasn't shown up.
Green and black one. Those ones are sick.
Nasty. I got a legit one too.
So are we talking about the goal that Real Salt Lake scored, or are we just moving on?
We can.
It was transitioning.
Oh. So when that popped up, those are the best parts. So since it was like the MLS thing, like whenever any goal would be scored on the west side, they'd bring it up, they'd make it smaller and have like two screens to show you. You can ask my mom. This is the greatest reaction. The moment they asked, the moment they're like, Real Salt Lake scored, the goalkeeper for Sporting Kansas City, his name's Tim. Out loud, I was like, what the fuck, Tim? What did you do? I literally, as if I know this guy on a personal level. Not even 2 seconds later, they're like, let's show you the goal. And I'm like, oh, yeah, let's fucking show me the goal. That was a nasty goal. I'll give him that.
Oh, the bicycle turned into a half volley.
A bicycle assist to the fucking half volley. That guy who scored the goal, he won the Player of the Week. He did that either last year or 2 years ago against LAFC, a half volley from way outside the box to kick LAFC out of the playoffs. on decision day. Or actually, no, it was the first round of plays. They were at LAFC. The goalkeeper hit it out.
And he scored.
And he just went, boom, top corner. The whole place threw so
Erupted.
much trash. They had to stop the game for a while because there was so much trash on the field. They were hitting their own goalkeeper. They didn't care. They were so pissed. The one camera angle view of that, dude, he just like went up and over everybody. Dude, it was, well,
How are you supposed to hit a keeper that hit top right?
I don't care. LAFC fans are the worst fucking fans.
That's so far. Like I understand he probably could have caught it, but he just made an executive decision to hit it out like that.
As a goalkeeper, some of those shots are fucking hard.
Yeah, top
that cross-
right.
They teach you
volley.
there's like you can catch it, but they also teach you to hit it down so then you can catch it. You slow it down to catch it, dude. Sometimes you just got to get the fuck out there. Also, when you have the huge, I mean, they're huge supporters. They don't shut the fuck up. But when those guys are just blasting, music, the smoke, just cheering, all that stuff, like there's so much going on, and like it's just so much going on that you just get it the fuck out. It's not my goal.
Away.
I did my job. It's not the goal.
Yeah,
and
the fuck
that
out.
shot, like if I could find that clip again, you can't. There's
no
way.
saving it.
It was just
it's too
perfectly
nice.
like he just karate chopped and it just sank in.
Like karate dog.
Dude, it was like I think he jumped then connected with the ball. Like he didn't like.
I did see
get,
that
like,
clip, Lynn. I
it
know
was
what you're talking
so
about.
So good. Like I watched that game because I was like, I gotta watch LAFC because that was like we were. I think whatever this is, they kicked us out of the playoffs. But then so I was like, oh, I gotta watch the next game, and they kicked them, and I was so happy. But like that goal was, but yeah, the game was stopped for like 15 minutes.
Just because Tran.
There was so much.
I do not like
It's
any of the
trashy
teams that
fans,
throw
dude.
like the trash on the field or.
That's how Mexico fans are, or even like the La
Well, true.
Liga
All their
Max
games
too.
are getting.
They're always
They have
like
to
that.
play closed doors.
Yeah, because
The past few games and the next coming, the one against USA, they has to be. I'm pretty sure it has to be against closed doors because.
I'm pretty sure that game sold out.
Okay, then one of their.
I mean, either way, like I want to try to put
I'm
my
not going.
point is that when you see Mexico, whenever they're losing or some shit, like they tend to throw shit, like they do.
Dude, the last time they played the USA, did you see the clip? I think it was a Mexico player. He was standing there because someone got injured and someone threw a can, absolutely knocked him in the head.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, he was standing there and all of a sudden was like, dude, he got knocked hard. It's like, why? Like,
You're hitting your own players. It's,
dude, like PSG all the time. with
oh, the
na-
PSG Marseille game.
when they got to
ki-
put the
that-
riot shields up to block the corner kicks. Like,
No, that PSG Marseille game got crazy. Just with.
Fans are pretty fucked
you remember
up.
the clip? Did you ever see the clip of someone threw a banana at, like Danny Alves?
And
on
he
the corner,
ate it?
And
Oh,
he
yeah,
took
he
a
ate it.
bite.
Yeah, I know
threw it.
that,
I
yeah.
swear to God they scored. I swear to God they scored.
Potassium.
Like, dude, it was just funny because he was like,
You see, he
"Fuck,
might
like,
be going back to Barca.
really."
My
Yeah.
dad was talking about that too.
I just
The
saw
guy
that
with
earlier
the
today.
most trophies ever, and he's like 42, 43.
He's 38.
Or I'm completely off with the
Damn, he
age.
had that age ready.
He's
I was
He's like
like
42, 40,
38.
38.
Yeah, because I looked it up. I'm pretty sure he's like 38.
No,
He's-
yeah,
Dude,
he's
yeah,
he
like-
has
just-
the most trophies though.
my dad was explaining to me how like they just need to bring someone back like that because
Just experience level.
he
He'll
said
take
like
full command of that.
he said people who could keep the top form. Example, Ryan Giggs. He played till he was like 42. He was
Yeah.
in top formation. He was able to keep up with any of the youngsters at the time. That's the whole thing. Staying in form. You're in form. You can stay on longer.
I think Xavi should just put his boots on and just go out there and play.
Be a player manager. Where
Dude,
does
Be
Danny
a
Alves-
boss in the
So-
midfield.
Does Danny Alves play Brazil?
I think he's in the Brazilian.
Sao
I think
Paulo?
he's in
Sao
the
Paulo?
Brazilian league.
I don't
forgot
think he's at
where.
Sao Paulo, and I don't think
He plays
maybe.
with someone else though, like some bigger name, like obviously not his level, but I swear there was someone else that he played with, like another defender. I fortunately I don't follow that league enough to know, but I swear there's someone.
Checking facts.
Juan Fran, the Atletico Madrid defender.
Oh, that might be.
Like,
that
I
sounds
low-key-
right.
I feel like it's like some team that Ronaldinho played on.
Probably.
Cause like
I feel like
It could be
those
that.
atmospheres playing in Brazil. Oh, that's a
Sao Paulo, good job.
the reason why like I like playing with the Brazilians or anything is because they're so technical. They like to play around with the ball. They like to have
that's the
fun.
team. Pato played on that team, didn't he? The guy who plays for Orlando.
Pato?
Yeah, that's the team he's
Oh.
known. Like maybe not known for, but that's the team. That
Sao
was that was an off-camera
Paulo.
topic, but like it just
Yeah.
reminded me like.
Because we were just talking about Pato, and I was like, he played for Chelsea, and then
Yeah, I was
He
like, I don't think
recognized it.
I don't think he. That's what
Andrew
he's
recognized
known for. But yeah, because he plays. Obviously a lot of big names coming to MLS, and retirement league. I don't give a fuck. I don't call it that. But like,
they don't really retire. Honestly, they just play to play. Honestly, I would do
Also,
that.
because, they expand their brand, their name, all that, Then you got
Yeah.
players like Beckham, who I didn't know, but his contract included an MLS team.
Really? Damn.
When he signed for the Galaxy,
He knew he was getting an MLS team
No,
afterwards?
he included that. He goes,
Oh.
if you want me to play for you, but when I retire, I get to have an MLS team. Like, I get to start my own.
They're not that
And
good right now, but
And they're losing players. Like, one player retired, and then now I just saw there was a rumor that Higuain, but then not the lesser
brother?
the MLS Higuain.
Federico
He retired, which great player, great career, all that stuff. He
should have
won the
stayed at
cup.
Columbus.
A lot of people should have stayed at Columbus. But now his brother Gonzalo,
Gonzalo?
the more known, the bigger name, he might retire because he just had a really shitty year. He's kind of. But I mean, they got Matuidi now on their team. Like they got big names, and then they have their coach. I suck at coaches. Philip Neville, right?
Oh, yeah, I know who you're
Can't
talking
tell me.
about.
I don't
Somewhere
know.
like
I don't
him.
know.
They'll get their.
I love the
but
comment
they're-
that we got.
Their
Real
atmosphere.
Madrid's managers.
Oh yeah! Shout out to
Shout
whoever commented. That was. Thank you. We got educated on who the.
I
coach
felt
was.
so attacked also. I was
I
like,
felt-
I read that and I was like, oh
exclamation
damn.
marks. I thought it was like an all cap. Like, God damn. Oh, my bad. Thank you though. Thank you.
Thanks for the comment. We love all of the support.
But yeah, like MLS is just it's upcoming. It's getting there. I enjoy it. That's my favorite league.
MLS versus Liga MX. Do we?
I
I
mean,
want
that's
to.
low-key pretty hard because
Well,
they
just
both
did
play
that
pretty well.
They just did that for the
Didn't they
All-Star
do?
game.
Yeah,
MLS lost.
because the
Expected.
Everybody always tells me that they're like, oh, the Liga MX teams are better. I agree with them. As much as I'm an MLS fan, it's just where they're at. I totally.
yeah.
There's some games that obviously they win. There was like there's that tournament that goes between them two. I believe an MLS team just won it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Could be wrong.
the CONCACAF
Yeah, that,
champions or the
yeah,
Champions
the
League
champions
or
like just
whatever.
between two leagues, but I'm pretty sure they just won. I'm pretty sure an MLS team. Don't know who. Don't follow enough. Galaxy are on it. Really hard for me to
Fact checked
follow.
again.
But yeah, I enjoy watching the MLS. They, obviously they're the team that made me fall in
Yeah.
love with this. Beckham
Soccer.
all the way, all that stuff. Been to a lot of games. Been a while, but been to a lot of games. My first ever time watching a game was a Galaxy game. Got to go on the field, high five the players. All that stuff was a really cool experience. The
Yeah.
first goal I saw was Robbie Keane's favorite goal of all time.
Monterrey won this past year.
So I was wrong. Who
It
they
was
play?
literally
They're a
between
good
two
team.
Liga MX teams, Monterrey and America.
Damn.
Yeah, America.
Okay, damn. then I
America
was-
beat Philadelphia.
That's it. Philadelphia was supposed to make the run because they're a very good team right now.
America. That's the team I go for.
Cholos.
Most of my friends
It's like the
go for
most
Chivas.
white answer ever, but I don't care. Cholos.
The TJ. It's like, cause it's like right here.
Well, because there was
I like
a guy.
Tigres.
There was a guy on the team that I really like. There's a guy on the
yeah, they're good.
Gignac.
There's a guy on Cholos that I really like, but now he's in the MLS. But like, his dad is friends with my uncle.
That's cool.
So like he has like some of his jerseys and stuff like that, like all that. It's really cool. And like now he plays in DC, so it's like way
Jeez.
over there. But like all that, I'll definitely get in the MLS more. I feel like there'll definitely be like an MLS.
Who do you think is gonna win the?
So
Who's your predictions?
I'm going for my second favorite team, which is Portland Timbers. But
Is that the green and blue team?
they're just green.
I want to go for the Canadian team. Go Vancouver.
Good fucking luck.
I like you want to go for Orlando, but
Are they?
I think they're out.
I don't think
I
they're in it.
think I think
I
Orlando.
thought when I
Maybe
looked
they
at
slipped
now-
it. I don't know.
Oh.
When it comes to like the East Side, I don't know.
You
Like,
don't care about the East Side?
we play like half of them in the season and stuff, but like,
Go Vancouver.
but the playoffs start officially. The playoffs start on the 20th, so I'll definitely be.
I'll go for Seattle too.
You picked the wrong one. Andrew's not gonna talk with you for the rest.
This guy. You're lucky that LAFC, dude. I hated Seattle, like, because obviously.
Which do you hate more, Seattle or LA?
LAFC, 100%. They will never. They are a fucking.
I'm surprised they made a team in LA again. Call it LA.
It's because Chivas USA went under, and they're like, oh, we still got some cash. I'm calling all of you LAFC fans out. You guys are just a freaking remake of the Chivas USA.
Oh, true.
You guys copied our black and gold jerseys for your home jerseys. We did it first, like everything. You took half of the celebrity fans because you're actually LA. Yes, we're in Carson. Who gives a damn? We were there first.
Rep your own team, man. Come on. LA Galaxy was there first.
1996. Motherfuckers.
Come on.
Damn.
Oh, dude, I can't stand.
I
This
was
is really off
confused.
topic, but did you know one of the guys on the team we played against on Monday night was a real Salt Lake fan? Yeah, because I told you.
He
Yeah,
told me.
I went
He
to
was
the
wearing
bathroom and it was a
jacket.
jacket. I want it.
He came over. I was like, "Didn't you need a pee?" He goes, "There's a guy over there wearing a Real Salt Lake jacket. I can't."
But I can't stand LAFC fans. I don't like them.
But honestly, I was surprised when I even saw the announcement of LAFC. I was like, dude, like, why are you making another LA team? Like,
Now, I will
I
totally
think it's
admit,
good publicity and like they
It's
get a
good.
lot of
It's
fans.
LA.
Being
it's LA,
at,
bro. It's LA.
being at that game,
that's the reason why they put them in there. It's because they're in LA. We're in Carson. Galaxy are in Carson, so it's like, yeah, they're the LA Galaxy. They've been there. I mean, they're the best known team. That's a fact out of the
That is a
MLS.
fact. That is a fact.
100% a fact. But being in LA makes them just
Yeah, and
Traffic
it
getting
branches
there
off because like obviously those LA
Getting a
I mean,
call.
look, think about it. Those LA Lakers and those LA Clippers, and like I'm thinking like too like.
I'm sure the
that's like,
Clippers are supposed to be leaving soon. Hopefully, go Lakers.
Yeah, go Lakers.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
I've been to a
Los
Clippers-
Angeles Angels.
I've been to a Clippers game, but not a Lakers game.
Lakers games are fun.
Clippers game, they were like $20 tickets.
Nosebleeds.
That's
We watched we watched them play against Cleveland. It was pretty cool going to first NBA game, but fuck LAFC.
Damn.
I'm gonna
Okay.
title this video that.
That's gonna be the title of
Fuck
this video.
We talked about a whole bunch of shit, but fuck LAFC. If I get a shirt, 100%.
I'm
Get the LAFC
for
should burn
Christmas, I'm gonna give him an LAFC jersey, the black
Yeah.
and gold one,
Oh hell no.
and
Who
see
do-
what he does
it.
with
Do you
it.
hate who do you hate the most on that team?
Vela, Carlos Vela, 100%.
I'll give you a Carlos Vela.
Because he might be leaving, and so their coach, I'm happy.
Bob Bradley.
If either of those two leave, I'm gonna be so happy, so happy. It just the moment I read that, I literally like just smiled because I'm like, bitches. Like, even though we were doing worse, even though we finished above them, not in playoffs, they weren't in playoffs either. But like, it just puts a smile on my face seeing those.
Yeah,
motherfuckers
that's.
down there.
I
They
bet.
struggled this year. Vela was injured for majority longer than Chito. Like, they got rid of their top player, sent him to go play with Ozil in Turkey on loan, which they have an option to
Ozil.
buy, and they're literally thinking about buying him.
That's
Okay, guys. We'll calm down. Let's switch. Let's just
switch.
I'm
let's
gonna
switch it out.
finish this.
Let's end this. Let's end this episode.
Good discussion.
Good
Thanks for
discussion.
taking it, Andrew. While
Yeah, thanks for
Christian and
taking
I just sat over here and just pitched in
Laughed
our.
at me.
We
Made
did
me
that.
watch that damn fucking goal.
That was great. Sorry for doing that to you. We needed your live reaction on camera.
With that being said,
With that being said,
With that being said,
I think we are gonna wrap up episode number 4.
can't believe there are 4 episodes in now.
Enjoying it so much.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm having a blast just hanging out, talking about what we're all passionate about, just
Nice
sharing
though.
our like experiences with everyone watching as well.
Yeah, you
sharing our views, and maybe we'll have
Exactly.
some more controversial topics that we argue about.
Yeah,
sometime.
definitely. It was
I
a lot
don't
of
know.
fun. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, we are in the progress of
Filling
figuring out-
in that empty space.
getting
Maybe
the
maybe
guest.
next episode, episode 5.
It could be you. No, I mean,
Yeah,
if
it
you
could
want
be
to,
you.
it could be you, depending if
watching.
you're actually watching. You know, we're already predicting. You know, you are gonna
You.
Be guest.
You know who you are too.
I don't know who you are, but but we're
Me
still
neither.
figuring out.
We're
It's gonna
still-
be a lot
yeah.
of fun. You know, as we're figuring out the YouTube and the podcast stuff, we're still trying to figure out social media stuff. You know,
Trying to post more. trying to post-
TikToks, videos, Instagram, Twitter. You know, we're just trying to get out there, maybe annoy you guys with just a whole bunch of stuff, but we're just trying to expand our name. You know,
our
tell your
brand.
friends. You know,
Tell you,
yeah,
expand the brand.
our brand, all
Off
that
the
stuff.
woodwork.
Get the merch going. Oh, that was good.
That was
I
horrible.
felt it. It was good.
Did you watch that since Monday?
I have.
Okay,
I
I
didn't
was
play
just
Monday.
making-
Remember?
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, you didn't flip.
Is your knee feeling better?
A little bit. I still feel it, dude. Soaky kind of sucked. I'm about to work on this. Thing.
Did you see me save that one time I landed on my stomach?
Oh, he scored, by the way.
yeah.
Andrew?
Addy,
Yeah.
hat trick.
Why? He would have believed a goal, but not a hat trick.
Remember when the ref was like, the game, like, you guys can ref? I was like, okay, 10-1.
Oh, yeah, because we had a 10 o'clock game and the ref was like, I don't want to be here. And I was like, we can ref ourselves. And he was like, okay. And he was like, well, you go. I was like, okay, so we win 10-1. Andrew scored hat trick. And
10-1. I don't want the goal on me. Someone else was in goal.
okay, 10-0.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. With that being said,
with that being said, we're gonna sign out.
Make sure,
Sign off.
follow us on everything: Spotify, Twitter, Instagram,
Anchor.
TikTok, Anchor.
We're gonna
Spotify,
try and post
on
more on Instagram because
every platform.
yeah.
As much as we can, if send it to people, like we may not know some, but someone that likes soccer, send it to them.
Yes, please expand the brand. That's the biggest thing.
We still enjoy doing it, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
We want other people to
honestly,
enjoy it.
it's not about like the views for us. Really, we're just here, just kind of experiencing like.
It's just
fun for
having
us.
the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Putting the camera on. I mean, anybody can go have a conversation, but we're just doing it to have fun. I feel like we said it the first time.
I feel like hopefully we're entertaining.
We're informing you, and now we're trying to persuade you to follow us on everything.
Papa.
The views would be nice. I'm just saying.
True.
I was like, that's okay.
Every dollar that you guys donate to us will save a puppy.
Yes.
Oh, we're bringing that back.
Throwing that back to what, episode 2, I think. I don't have the button anymore, but
woof, woof. All right.
But yeah, I think we're gonna sign off.
Thank you all for your support, and we will see you next time.
Peace out.
Bye.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Yoshi.